Hello, today I'll be making a video on an egg grinder that I made. So first, it was pretty cheap honestly, just do the boss battle. Then you can make this 0.0, just right now, you just 0. Have it all the way up here. And just get the most amount of blocks you have and one of them. Place it on top of the pillar if you can. You're also able to make this slower, but I just find it easier higher. So then it drops down faster. Well, it's still easy. So legit just 45, boom, and then 0. Build up and then scale it outwards, and if you can, this just makes it better, but if you can't do this, it's okay. Get ice, max rotation, put it in the corner, 0 scale, and then scale it all around. Doesn't matter if you can't do it, it's just easier if you can. Also, the ramp doesn't have to be too wide. Around like that would be fun, honestly. Just being extra careful. Okay, now go back to the biggest amount of blocks you have, and then just to go turn off max rotation up here, scale it around. You can build a slowly, it'll take forever. Scale it like this. You want it so it's at least like that. And if you have portals, if you don't, that's fine, you can just build up. But you just want to place down a portal, go up, and then once you're up here, you want to get your egg cannon, if I can find it, put it down. You only get 2 doors. You can do this with normal blocks, just doors are faster. Get in the thing, shoot it, and then if you're lucky you won't fall off. If you fall off, just hope you can place doors behind you. Then you want to go, just wait for it to roll around a bunch, and then place a block inside of it anchored. And then you want to get a super durable block, preferably obsidian or gold. Grab it and just scale it out. Doesn't matter how big, just make sure it's covering almost every little part of the egg. No collision, turn it off, remove that wood block, and then unanchor, and then just remove this. You can make it lighter, it's just this way is better. And then you can just wait. It might not be the fastest, but it's super efficient, because even if you do break the barrier, you still have another life inside the egg. Another way to make this easier is to try and make a pathway to the end. That one won't take as long, so that should work. So now let's do the pathway. So all you want to do is just go to yellow team or magenta team. I prefer magenta. This is the same way to make an AFK grinder, but yeah, doesn't really matter what block you want to use. Just try to do a durable one. Place it down, at least 3 high, and then you want to scale it out. So make sure it's at least 2 blocks wide, and then just scale it up. And if you can, put other blocks onto it. That should make it easier. Make sure to use 0 scale, it's faster. And you get as much as you can. Like just 0.5. Back to 0, and then just scale upwards as far as you can go. You just want to keep on repeating that process, and if you can get a jetpack, it doesn't matter which, just if you can use the wind jetpack, it's easier. If you don't have any of these jetpacks, you can just like get a jet and then fly off the map. That way it's a lot harder. Now we just want to keep on doing that process. Then just scale it up. Better if you make it even, so just 2 scale. And then you just pressure outwards. So let me check that one, thank God. Before I didn't then. Okay, now get 0 scale. And then just scale it right up. Now, just keep on doing that until yours is pretty high, and then just start duplicating. I'll do that too, because some people might not know how to duplicate. It can be very tricky. If you're my personal bias, I think you should at least have it over that top cloud over there before duplicating. If you can't, that's fine, but I just recommend that. This is why I use 0 scale, because you get all the blocks out, 'cause it stops at 2. See how I got to 8? Just keep on repeating that process with all the blocks you have, and it should come quick. Almost there. And if you can get over these blocks again and again, like ones have some remaining, and just do layers. You want this as top notch as you can. Doesn't matter if it's all the same block. If you check on the edge, you want it so it's exactly the number. You don't want it to be like 0.97. No, just keep building. There is a slight chance that will break when it's in the stages. You just don't want that to happen. Just hope that doesn't happen actually, because it's very common. Although you can just duplicate that, which should be faster. Well, not faster, but like slower, but more durable. This one's just faster. The other way's better if you don't have skeleton though. I'd say this is about enough. Now you just want to go all the way to the bottom. You want to place two seats up, so it's like that, or three. Three's better actually, or four. They're both good. Actually, yeah, let's do four. It's pretty much under it. Now, what you want to do is save it in a slot. Half. Ooh. Half. Now you just want to go place a cake inside of you. You can either use jets or a jetpack, but the wind jetpack. Use the wind jetpack if you have it. If not, that's okay. Just anchor up on anchor. Now just run over there. Don't do what I did there, see? If you reload it in way too early, it will just cut off. Oh yeah, one last thing I forgot to do. Go on top. If you want to try this in the middle, it's okay. If not, just place down a seat. There you go. Just place down a seat. And go all the way down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Put that. So then it should be perfectly symmetrical. Now you want to save. Sit in the chair. Of course, place a cake. Remove that chair and then anchor and anchor. You just want to fly so you're at least behind that waterfall, just to be safe. Don't use shift locks if you hold S, it bugs out. So I think they've added an invisible wall now, so you have to go above this cloud, annoyingly. And you just want to load in, and now go over there. This process can take quite a long time, but yeah. If you've done it correctly, you'll see that your blocks will start going negative. Now get one of these poles, or rods, get your most durable one of course. See? Now you just want to go up to the top. You have to spam space, sadly. And then if you're lucky enough, you so this is how you're supposed to do it. You go and you just place a block in it. So it's between these two blocks, like wedged in. And once it's like that, you just remove that seat, remove the cake, and then save. Then you want to click on that, so it's all anchored. And boom. Now just go back to the bottom and do the same method. Just put the cake in new, remove the seat, and anchor. Your candy might run out, sadly. Just hope that doesn't happen. You get to go over the cloud now. But that's better because then you need the top. Just get over here, so by the waterfall at least. And just fly up. Just Still they added invisibles there, because now it's harder to like make duplications and stuff. Now just sit down. Get any block that you have quite a few of. It has to be a bit durable at least. Doesn't really matter if it's one durability though, it won't really be here. If you're lucky enough, that is. And just remove those, unanchor, and then just unanchor your jetpack, go to the bottom, save. So when you click on unanchor and it's got like a line there, it will anchor immediately, so it'll be easier. Now just unanchor and then anchor again, and then it will just unanchor. So if you're lucky enough, you can get this done in like, I'd say 10 minutes. That's if it doesn't glitch about though. It's easy though, just spam space, go up here, go past this little triangle in this cloud, load in. It's easier if you have instant actually, but can't be asked. Then you just go up to the top. You should be able to tell once it's done. You just need a jet to go up. So right jet can usually go to the end. And now it's you have run out of candy. Now I just get that candy, go back up, and then just same methods. 0.5, boom, bam, bop, bada boom, pow. And of course, remove the cake, remove the seat, unanchor, anchor. I just messed up. Well, it should still work, hopefully. Yep, it's close to the floor now, but you should just save. This map is tilted a bit, it's on the floor. And now, what you want to do, if you have don't have a jet, it's fine. You should be able to use like a frost or something, I don't know. But use the jet. Let's just place that one down sideways like that. And then just place a seat on top and anchor these both. Oh, don't do what I did there. You want to unanchor the jet first, I'm pretty sure. Or just make a normal jet flying machine, doesn't really matter. So just boom, get a seat, and then bap. If you don't have a jet, try and find someone that has a jet, which is pretty common nowadays. Boom. Of course, you're going to use a screwdriver tool, but I think everyone has one of those. So the second jet runs out is probably where the end is. So I'm pretty sure that's how far I can get. Unless they've left the jet, then it'll probably be half. You don't want to go sideways like that because it messes up the jet path, the jet stream. Okay, I'd say one would do. Actually, cut off halfway. So you just jump off. It's gonna take quite a while to get to the bottom. Just hope you can get there. Of course, save. place a cake in you again. Boom, bam, bop. And then just go over there. Be sure to eat a pink candy though. It's the best candy since it makes you fast and jump high. You just spam space here. Then you want to top the clouds. Exactly around the middle on this cloud. And then you just wait. And then just go up. I don't know if portals still work, I'm pretty sure they don't. So you just fly up. If you run out of candy, you just place down something and then eat it. So there's actually multiple ways you can make this. You can try and make it slow, it's by like 1. It should stop when it's near the end. Or you can just let it be a straight path. And then shoot off that. This should go further. I'm missing the top now, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Okay, once you're at the top, just sit down. Get the blocks, and this should be the final layer. I think it's like 4 layers or something. 4 to 6 layers. And then just boom, you can do this without Skeletal, of course, but Skeletal's way easier. And just click that once, in your jetpack, anchor, and then save this path. Now to test it out, just of course save it again. Now go to white team, and launch that bad boy in. Load that bad boy in. It shouldn't take too long. I don't know if this is insulated actually. It might. No, it doesn't. It's fast. Huh? Once it's loaded in, just we'll go get the block that you have remaining. Place it exactly the opposite of the sea, or you can just do it to the side. The side's better if you do it like here. So I'd say place it right where here stops. Place it right there. Or just in that corner. Very good. So it's between the grass. Of course get a jetpack. And then fly straight up. Don't fly that high. So preferably I'd say go around go around 105 blocks high. Now you just want to make a path or a platform. Same thing really. It might be off balance a bit. Just do that. Then just place down the seat, save, get this tool again, of course place the cake inside of you, eat the candy, remove the seat, select all, but then you want to go over here and then unselect these by holding control and clicking on them, anchor, boom, now go over to it and don't do that. So that might be an issue. Just I'd say place a seat on the side like this, and then okay, other way. Oh, that did not end so well. Don't jump when you're in that seat, little tip. This can also work if you want to make an AFK grind. I'll be able to do some extra steps. Look at some other videos if you want that, because that takes forever. I don't have an attention span that lasts that long. Just place down some blocks. Force place on the seat. You want it facing upwards, the arrow. Do what I did before. Make sure the pole is 100 to 2. A platform 25 to 46. You can be low if you want, but that's my recommended one because I'm doing that obviously. Boom, do the same thing again where you just unanchor these bad boys. Boom, let's go. And it shouldn't take too long to get used to putting this back in. It should go under that exactly. Now you just want to go click on that and then remove the seats, remove the cake, remove the jetpack, and now you've got a platform all the way to the end. And to be extra safe, place some blocks, so you should get them back now. Just to connect these. Don't save here because it'll just mess up your save file because it doesn't save it just outside. Now, just to be precautionary. Also, you can add walls while making it, but that way it takes like way longer. I'll do another part on how to do the wall part. So now you just go get the egg cannon and you just shoot. Of course, you can make this sloped, then it'll go down faster, but yeah, there's pretty much no stopping this bad boy. Because we just keep on going. And if it does stop, however, you can just go and add walls in case it fell off sideways, or just make it a bit sloped, a bit higher, a bit sloped. Don't do 45 degrees, 5's way too much too, just do 1. You know, it should go down super fast. Of course, stages like these are very painful, because, well, that happened. So if it does happen, you can just keep on walking anyways, so you should have a candy effect. And it shouldn't take too long. Of course, you might want to avoid this level. For that, you just want like a actually no, you can't do that, can you? Oh well. Of course, you should be fine, just walking to the end after. But if you want to get there faster, and if you're lucky enough not to get hit by that, all you want to do is boom, bam, clear. You might be unlucky enough to have that there. Just unanchor. It should keep on going through. Now just load that bad boy back in, stuff. And then get your jetpack. And then you just want to raise this like 3 blocks. And then place the seat in the same position again. So. But then, when it's there, you want to do match rotation 1, and it's hard to do this honestly, but just tap that. So what you want is for it to go a bit like sideways, so it's facing that way. So you want it to go opposite like that. So of course just do it above that seat. This might take a while, just click on it. If you don't want to do that, just 90, 90, 1, boom. And just keep on clicking T. It should take forever to do, but you can just shorten it by changing rotate. You just don't have much rotation when doing that. So until it's like that, so it's just hovering above it, remove that and then add a wood block behind it. And then you want to just save and then put a path back there. course, same methods. Just of course, boom. So that can happen there. It just goes up. If that does happen, however, there's another thing you can do. So you want it sideways. So legit, just go back to this. And that would probably happen there. Boom. And then one. And then place it, so you want it so it's rotating like that. So legit, just boom, bam, and that should be it, if I'm correct. Oh no, other way. So you just, so it's like that, rotate it, and then do it so the arrow's facing up. One, and then just do that. And of course, place a block there. And then just sit in it. And then turn on anchor. So don't do what I did there, accidentally on anchor, because then it'll raise it, and it's just painful then. So it'll just be higher. But now, just get any block again, and then fill that gap. So if you see that glitches, if you're unlucky enough, fix that, just scale that up, scale it inwards. As you see now, it's rotating, it's pushing me to the edge. That's a bug if you mess up. And all the blocks you build with just don't go. Super annoying, but happens. Doesn't matter if the cannon's higher or not, but it's better if it isn't. You just shoot forward. If you see there, it gets affected by the glitch. That's why the first pass better. But however, there is another way you can beat this. But that way takes way longer just by adding walls. But if you want to add walls, just once you're making the path, I'll just quickly show you. So once you're making this like path and stuff, you know, so once you make it, you want to add walls. Of course, it needs to be 2 wide. But add walls even if it's a different block. Then just boom. Doesn't matter how thick they are, preferably like 1 thick or just 2 thick. And you want it to at least be 3 blocks high so the end doesn't jump over it. And you can just scale it to the top and then duplicate it. So yeah, hope you guys had a good time watching that, and it should work if you didn't mess it up. Bye.